What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tradaholic back with another video. Now it's been a while since I updated a video. Right, so this is an update on my new and improved trading strategy, aka trading plan, things of that nature. So if you tapped into my live streams or watching my videos, you know I am a scalper. Well, I was previously a scalper, more so entering off the 30-minute time frame, breakout of ranges and things of that nature. And now I have recently, for the past 2 to 3 weeks, I have been transitioning in from the scalping area or style of trading to more so the intraday to day trading style. The reason why I transitioned into the intraday to day trader style of trading is because, for one, I want to be more precise on my actual entries and look more into the probability of the setup playing out rather than just being in the trade during that specific session. So normally I trade during London session, so I notice with the way I scalp, trading breakouts and breaking retests outside of ranges. What I would do is, if it comes late into the session, I would take a trade based off of a risky buys above or risky sells below area, and that was taken away from my overall profits in the long run, for the simple fact that I was only taking them because we were coming into the end of the session, right? If it was in the beginning of the session of that same trade idea, 9 to 10, I probably wouldn't execute in that position because I know already mentally in my head that is already a risky area to be trading in. So to combat that, what I started doing was focusing more so on not what time of the day we are in or how deep in the session we are in, but more so the quality of that actual trade. So with that being said, because I'm focusing more on quality, that means I'm not taking a lot of trades that I normally would take as a scalper, rather than waiting for the higher probability setups. So here, as you can see on the screen, is my Discord. Okay, wait. Before I even get to that, as you know, before I was trading mainly gbpjpy and gold, but because I'm more focusing on the quality of my setups, meaning I'm taking less trades throughout these pairs, I diversify my pairs, so I'm starting to trade more than just those two. That way, if we have a day to where gold and GJ are not moving to what I would like it, then I'll start to look at my other pairs to see if they are moving how I would like it to. Whatever. Hope that makes sense. But also, I took GJ out of my pairs completely because I feel like GJ is more sporadic, and I'm not liking how sporadic GJ is based off of how I trade, I guess. And I've replaced GJ with EJ. I feel like EJ is more predictable or readable with my the way I trade. So looking here in my free Discord, I'm gonna leave the link down in the description if y'all want to join our free Discord. Inside my Discord, I post all my trade ideas for that session or upcoming on that specific chart for all of these charts. So you see I trade USD JPY, gbpusd, gold AUD USD, eurojpy, and US30. Inside my free Discord, you will see a trader's chat room where if you are just wanting to chat with other traders that are inside the Discord, this will be the place to do that. No matter what you chat about, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to talk about, this will be that. Here, also here you see Tradaholics playbook. Anytime I add a new play to my playbook, I will be putting it in this Tradaholics playbook channel where you could read over the checklist that I look for before actually executing on that specific play type and the play names. That way, when you tap into my live streams and I say this is a 50, I'm using this play for my 50 cal setup, you'll know what a 50 cal play actually is if you go over these playbook plays. And as I add new plays to my playbook, I'll add them here as well. Trade ideas for anybody that wants me to review their ideas or just want to send an idea that I could reply to, or any questions about their specific charts. You'll see your trade ideas here. If I'm live on stream as well, and you want me to view your chart while I'm live on stream, then here will be, well, not here, it'll be chart for stream. So if I'm live on stream, you want me to view a chart or the trade that you actually took, you send it in chart for stream. If I take a trade or you take one of the trades that I send in one of these text channels, you could feel free to, it's up to you, but copy and screenshot and post some of your profits right over here inside the daily profits area. So as you can see, this was a trade that I took. Some trades I took, I was in some $700 in drawdown on a 100K account, risking about 1K on this position. Then position finally came back in my favor, putting me about $700 in profit. end up closing this position full for about 2.5k, whatever the case may be. So one to 2.5 risk to reward on that position. But while I was still holding the trades when I sent this screenshot. But daily profits, if you want to send those, you can send those here. Traffic went over that already. And then these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 channels is where I send all my trade ideas. So inside here you will see my actual chart, my ranges and things of that nature, and the arrows will be indicating what I'm actually looking for. So in this case, I was looking for a break and retest of this overall zone at 161.337 to take a sell position going down, whatever. And whenever I update it, you'll see I send something that says updated breakdown. So, and I also try to annotate on the charts, on the messages that I sent as well. So here you see setup looks clean. Only problem is 4-hour and daily time frame will be still bullish, and I'd be selling. So that way you actually know what's going on through my head, and there's like a little disclaimer there. Now you see here we have the same pair, same red sell area, but now we have a new buying area, updated breakdown, so on and so forth. Then you see me actually take a trade, buys above this area, so on and so forth, sells below this area, whatever the case may be. Then close here for a small loss. And my overall stop loss was up here. Price never hit my stop loss. The reason why, real quick, the reason why I closed here for a small loss is because I made 2.5k on that gold trade. I was in this trade and gold trade at the same time, and the gold trade was up 2.5k. So I felt comfortable with just closing this for a small $300 loss or something. That it was. I was comfortable with that. But this trade I did overall still ran to my overall target without hitting stop loss. So yeah. But so on and so forth. Same thing here, where I send the breakdown. I'm looking 30 minutes bears below this level, 4 hours bears below this level. I'm looking to sell below this level of support for break and retest. Green chop to the left, so on and so forth. And got our break, came up, price came back up for our retest. This is the retest I was waiting for, but this was the retest. We actually didn't reject the area. We retest and continued up, so I didn't execute. Simple. But you'll see all my trade ideas, things like that, on inside Discord here. So now let's get into my new style of trading. So what I've been basically doing, really, is same thing. Starting on the daily time frame, working my way down to the 30-minute time frame, top down analysis, right? But I'm more so looking at every time frame trend. Now I was previously looking at every time frame trend as a scalper, but I started to take counter trend trades just because it was breaking out of the range or the current range. And so to combat that, I just started only going with my overall daily bias. Like I pick one bias throughout the day and stick with that bias all until it plays out. And if it don't plays out, come back the next day with the new bias or whatever. But let's get into one of the gold trades that I actually took. So here's a gold sell that I ended up executing on. I was looking at selling below this area right over here. As you can see here, I annotate 1 hour. This is kind of not even that clear. 1 hour, 30-minute bullish above. So meaning as long as we maintain above here, we should be bullish. If we come back below here, we should be bearish. That's the thought process. We had this fib level as well. So I was looking to sell below this area. Price already came back below it down here, but I waiting for a retest. Price didn't quite give me the retest that I wanted. Didn't retest and reject. We ended up closing above. Just because we close above, normally I'll be looking for buys in this area, right? Because we're closing above the level of resistance, holding it as support, I'll be looking for take buys to the top of the range. Now, I didn't take this. This is what I used to. My previous strategy will be to take these buys. The reason why I didn't take these buys is because I do know we just took out a low. We had a high here, created a higher low, had a higher high. Now we made a new low. So I want to be buying a bullish retracement when we make a new low. Now, old me, scalper me, would be like, well, I could just catch this little quick scalp up here and then retake the sell when we come back down, right? But I'm getting away from all that kind of stuff. So I knew this was a fib level. What I waited for was a closure back below this range to give me some sell indication, and then to actually execute on a sell. So that was the sell idea here. And then if you go on my Discord and look in the Tradaholics playbook, this was a playbook set play for my 50 cal play. And I actually took the sell. I sent this in the Discord when I actually took it. So when you seen it, as you see in the screenshot, I was actually live in this trade. I was in drawdown, and this was 1 minute higher low break, Fibonacci rejection, trading below resistance to target the next level of support. And that was the first trade. Then I actually had a scaling on it as well. Oh, also, we had a big 4-hour rejection wick. So this was a 4-hour week bullish close. Let me know we have sellers coming into play. The current 4-hour candle respected the previous 4-hour highs, broke the previous 4-hour lows. With 2 minutes left inside this 4-hour candle, letting me know that the 4-hour candle will be closing bearish. So this was another reason why I was able to execute in this position. This was the first position here. I actually took a scan. Why is it so blurry? Hello? Oh, it's buffering. Okay. So the first position here was my sell. This is not my original stop loss. My original stop loss is up here, but as price started to come down, putting me in profit for my scaling, that's when I trailed the stop loss. So I didn't lose this trade. You might be looking at it like I lost the trade because you see it's up here in this area. No, my stop loss was above the level first. As price started to come back down and actually created a new lower low and the lower high, started to come down to break lows. That's when I trailed stop loss. Not already at break even, but I just cut it in half some. Taking down my risk, and I had a scaling entry right here. The scaling entry was based off of hourly close, and here's my trust loss break even point, so on and so forth. Then by the end of these 2 trades, we end up hitting my TP1, which was down here. But this trade ended up overall running. This trade was in this area here. This trade ended up running overall 450 pips. So I had a nice little runner on that trade, on that position. So yeah, that's just how I trade in a nutshell, right? So just mainly going off of overall trend and not just break out of the range. So let's get into some actual effect. Before we get into that, let's go on to look at my most recent gold position. So I waited 2 days for this trade, right? 2 days for this trade. Think about that. This was the trade idea here. Looking to sell below this area, buy above this area. That was the trade idea. Price was playing around within this range for like a day and a half. Then this morning we finally got the breakout above the range. That's what I was looking for. This breakout was letting me know that the 1 hour and 4 hour was bearish below this level, meaning if we go above it, we are now in bullish structure according to the 1 hour and 4 hour time frames. That's why I was confident in taking buys above this area. I know the 30-minute is bullish because we created this higher high, higher low, a new higher high on 30-minute time frame. Let me know that as long as we maintain above this higher low, we should continue bullish, right? Breaking above a level of resistance, making a new support was my buy idea. Okay, so I just had to wait for it to actually play out. Price finally came above it, broke above it. Once we broke above it, I waited for we got a retest. So I dropped down to the 5-minute time frame, looking at my 50 cow play. See, we had lower low, lower high, lower low. Once price broke above this previous lower high, let me know that buys are coming into market on a 5-minute time frame. Waited for a pullback, executed on my buy position. At that pullback, retesting the level of support. Stop loss below the level of support, also below this previous lower low on a 5-minute time frame to target the top of the range. That was the trade idea. You can actually see everything. So 5-minute broke previous lower high structure to go bullish, breaking retest of support. Daily 4 hour and 1 hour are all going bullish above this level. So this was a daily 4 hour and 1 hour all lower high structure. And a 5-minute fib level play based off of this breaking retest here, right? That's that. Then price pulled down quite deep, almost stopped me out. Didn't quite get stopped out though. As you can see here, almost got stopped out, but going break even here. Went break even. Price continued to go up. Hit my first target. Then hit the next level of resistance. And now we looked at a new target, which will be the one that's above this level of resistance, which would be up here. And price finally came and tapped into this level. So this was all taken today. And I sent that trade idea. As you can see, we went over all of it. And go into traders chat room. This was this buy position right over here. Opening, order to buy, put a buy order in on gold. And I end up closing my position. That's why you see sell here at about 1K profit. Remember the gold trade I talked about earlier that I said I was up about 2.5K? That's this position right here. Remember I said I lost that UJ trade, but it wasn't a real loss. Like I just closed early. I had about $1,000 risk on that table, on that trade. I ended up closing for like a $257 loss. And only because the reason why I closed it because I was up 2.5K on gold. So I didn't want to risk of 1K on UJ when I'm already up 2.5K. I'm comfortable with taking this small loss. But this UJ trade ended up still hitting my overall TP. I should have held, but it's cool. I'm cool with the profit that I made this whole day, with even including these 2 small losses with these 2 big wins. But yeah, that was today's trade. Other than that, I'm just gonna give you a rundown on how I like to trade. Right, so this is my chart for upcoming tomorrow London / New York session, because those are 2 sessions I remain trade, London or New York, whatever the price gets to my areas of interest inside in either of those sessions is when I would look to take a trade. And we're not in my areas. If we come to my areas of interest during Asian session or late New York, I won't take it. But as you can see here, I already set my gold idea for tonight's London or tomorrow's New York here. But we're gonna get into it, and I'm going to start it all over just to give you show you how I actually do my top-down analysis. So I like to start off on a daily time frame. Start off with the daily time frame first, and identify my current higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs. In this case, this is a daily time frame. We are currently bullish. How do I know we're bullish? I know we're bullish because we are making lower lows and lower highs here. As you can see, the price pushed up, broke above this previous lower high structure, gave us a new higher low, and now we made a new higher high only up here. Looking at that, that lets me know that my most recent higher low on the daily time frame is here. I'll go here and set daily bullish above, meaning as long as we stay above this level on a daily time frame, we are considered bullish. So according to the daily, I am only looking for buys above this area. After I mark off my daily most recent higher low, I do the same thing for my 4-hour. So my 4-hour structure, we see we're making higher highs and higher lows here. Price is pushing up. Then we have a push down. This push down right here took out this previous higher low. This is why I noticed my previous higher low, because this is the lowest point before making a new high. This was my first high. This is my higher low. This push up made a new high. We never had a low we never created a new low before taking out this high. So this lets me know that this is my most recent higher low. If I said that too fast, you might want to rewind. All right. So let this know. This lets me know that as long as we This lets me know that because we took out this higher low on a 4-hour time frame, that we are actually going bearish here. So according to the 4-hour now, we are in bearish territory. Okay. If we come back below this area, as long as we maintain above it or break this high over here, we will be back inside bullish territory. Okay. Now I know that my daily is bullish as long as we stay above this level. I know that my 4-hour is bearish if we decide to come back below this level. Now I drop down to the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, same idea. Right? Now I'm starting up here. We were creating higher highs and higher lows. As you can see here, we have this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This high broke this previous high, and now we have a new higher low. And this was the sales I took on the one trade I showed you when I took a scale on the 1 minute time frame. I got a scaling. This was this overall drop here. I said the drop ran over 400 pips. This was this drop here. So right, this let me know we were in bear structure on the daily time frame. Okay. Now we have this new lower low down here, lower high, lower low. Right. After we have this high, lower low, price starts to make its rally back up. Now what do I see? We are making new highs over here on the 1-hour time frame, because we broke above this previous lower high, transitioning into bullish structure. Now that I see the 1-hour was bullish, I want to find my 1-hour most recent higher low to see when we will go bearish. So looking here at this specific area in the price, we have this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This current push down took out this higher low and took out this higher low. But I don't even need this one because we already took out the first higher low. So that lets me know that if gold maintains below this higher low right over here, we should continue bearish. So this lets me know that 1 hour is bearish below this level. Okay. Now, same thing for a 30-minute time frame. This 30-minute higher low matches up for the 1 hour higher low as well. So I just do a little annotation that this is the 1 hour / 30-minute level. Now that I have those marked up, I go back to the daily time frame and do like a little recap. So I know as long as we maintain above here, we should be looking for buys only. But if the 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minute are all bearish. I know that because all these lines I read, and I see bearish below, bearish below, bearish below. So I'm comfortable with taking a counter trend daily trade as long as I have more time frames in sync with going the opposite way. So if the daily is bullish, the 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minute are all telling me to sell. I would want to go with those time frames because I have more of those time frames in my favor rather than just this one time frame being in my favor. So what I would do is go back to the daily time frame and start to mark off some levels. So as you can see here, or some levels of support resistance. You have this level of support here. I dragged it a little bit too far. The reason why I noticed this support because we created a high here, price broke above this high, and now price came back down to retest it currently. Now we look like we're rejecting it. Rejecting this level of daily support. Alright. Now, so on and so forth, I got down to the 4 hour time frame. See how this support level lines up on a 4 hour? Let's adjust this. Let's adjust the actual 4 hour line that I put here because I don't want it to be in the middle. Not this. I'm trying to adjust this one. I want it to actually be above the bodies. Below the bodies. That way, it doesn't look like we're getting closures below the level. Psychology tip: if you look like you got candles closing above or below your line, and as a fake out, just adjust your line to where you don't look like it doesn't look like a fake out. Right now, I have this level of support here according to the daily time frame. It lines up on 4 hours as well. We have rejections here, still wicks respecting. Now I want to find my 4 hour level. Same thing here. See, it look like I got faked out here based off of these candles closing above and below these daily bullish above line. I'll just take it and drag it down some to where I don't actually have them closes. That way it don't look like I'm getting faked out. But let's actually map this one out as well. So I didn't do that just yet. And boom. Okay, see how this look on a 4 hour? Let's look left. Take more left. Okay, we have some resistance here, support here, consolidation here, and a lot of support level right over here. So I like this level overall as well. Now let's look at what's going on above price. So above current price for potential buying areas, we have this level right over here. Right, this is my next key level that's above price because we have resistance here, support here for this break and retest. It has another break and retest. For the break and retest for the buy side or break and retest for the sell side, just let me know this is a strong level. If I zoom out a little bit, what do you see here? A nice little head and shoulders to potentially sell off. Right, that lets me know we could potentially sell off here. Now I'm just going to adjust this line to this level here because we already went bearish. I know we're only looking for sells. We should be looking for sells. But do I want to sell in this area? No, because this is a choppy range. This is an area of indecision. This is within this overall head and shoulders pattern. So I ideally don't want to sell in this area. But I do know this is my most level of resistance, my current level of resistance. So if we break above here, we could be looking for buys, and that means my 1 hour, 30 minute will also be in bullish structure. My 4 hour is currently in bullish structure because this says 4 hour bearish below. Keep that in mind, meaning bearish below, meaning as long as we are above it, we are bullish. So currently we are above it according to the 4 hour. We are actually bullish on the 4 hour because we didn't close below. But if we do close below, that means we will be going bearish. So if we don't close below this 4 hour level and we do close above this 30 minute and 1 hour level, the 1 minute, 30 minute will be bullish. The 4 hour will be bullish as well because we're still above this level. So that's why you see that I have a break and retest idea above here for potential buys. And for the potential sells, I like to sell below this range. Jump down to the 1 hour time frame as well. Looking on the 1 hour time frame, we have a level of resistance here. Let's mark it up. Drag it left to see how I like it. Okay, we have resistance here. We had a break and retest to continue up. Now we have a break and retest to continue down. I like this overall level too. This level is well respected. So now the question is, do I want to buy in this range with this break and retest, or do I want to wait for a break and retest this area? Which one would be more higher probable, and which one is more worth the risk? Now that I know buying above this area, I have to worry about price potentially rejecting off of this 70 pip range. Do I want to trade 80 pip range? Do I want to trade in this 80 pip range? Or is that range big enough for me to trade in? Yes. Depending on my stop loss, right? Then above this range, I have another range. Where's my next range? This level here. Just looking at this level, we have a level of resistance here, level of support here. Drag it. Do I want to trade in this range? Because what we have, another 80 pip range. So that'll be my two bullish ideas: breaking above this, breaking retest at this level, breaking retest at this level, target, or a further target to target these highs up here or these highs over here. But I'd rather take these sells. These sells look a lot more promising to me. But whatever one plays out is the one that I'll be looking to execute on. But notice that all the time frames will be in sync with each other. Selling below this area will be pretty nice because we have the 4-hour bearish, 30-minute, 1 hour will be bearish. Only time frame will be against me will be this daily bullish buys. And I can use these daily bullish buys as a target. Look to the left hand side. We have clean traffic to the left hand side. We don't have clean traffic. We have clean structure. Now, there's a difference between clean traffic and clean structure. Clean traffic will be candles like this, right? So we had this big drop down. This is clean traffic because you don't see any more significant pullbacks in this area to let you know that we are making a lower high, a lower low, lower high, lower low, so on and so forth. Clean structure is where you could clearly identify where those actual pullbacks are. The reason why I say this is clean structure and not clean traffic, because you can actually see each pivot point in each aggressive push. Rather than here, you can't really see them. You have to drop down to a lower time frames to actually see them. That's why this is clean structure. So we have clean structure to the left. We'll be selling below this 4-hour level. This is where the 4-hour goes bearish, selling below support. 1 hour 30-minute will also be bearish as well. And if I zoom out, we will be selling below this higher time frames, head and shoulders. So this is a more in detail explanation on how I've been trading for the past 3 weeks, which has been really doing me justice. But looking at the old me, how I would have been looking at this, I would have been looking like, okay, I probably would have been on these buys first of all, because we had a closure above support. Actually, I wasn't on these buys, actually, but I didn't get in here. I got in a little lower, got in down here. But I wouldn't have took this though. I would have been waiting until we take it up here. But I would have been waiting until we close above, break it a high. Would have took this buys. I would end up losing this trade, or probably getting broken even on this position. Or I would have been looking at this level, or this little minor rejection right over here as an area to buy above, or sub, or I'll be looking to take sells below this minor level. The sells would have got clapped, the buys would have worked out. But in order for me to win the buys, I would have to take the sells first, and I would have lost. So saving myself a loss, being more precise with my entries and my probability, and trading bigger ranges, which is in result making me shy away from the scalper style of trading to more so the intraday day trading. Now I still enter on a daily time. I still enter on a 30-minute time frame. I still wait for 30-minute candle closures and things that I enter below and above levels. And only difference is I'm only making those closures be based off of higher low points and not just ranges. I hope that makes sense. As you can see, these buy above area is actually a higher low point. I mean a lower high point. This sub low area is actually a higher low point on a 4-hour time frame. This one is on a 30-minute 1 hour time frame. So same style of trading, but more so on a more precision or precise level. With that being said, link will be down in the Discord for the link will be down in the description for the Discord. These was the buys I was able to capitalize on today, getting a very, very great entry right over here. Price running for a 1 to 4 risk to reward. Before this buy, I had some great sells right over here. I had some more great sells right over here. I had some great buys right over here as well. These buys actually played out, but I got broken even on them only because it was the time of the day. So it was like late New York session. I didn't want to hold through Asian, so I just closed that break even, which was fine. That's just gold alone on UJ. I got a nice little buy right over here. These are all within the 3 weeks of me trading the same exact strategy. On GU, I took a nice little dub right over here. That was this position. All my other areas haven't been getting to because I've been so focused on gold. I haven't even been trading these ideas. Had a nice buy here on GU. As you see, it's not too many losses in here. If there was losses, you would see them, but there's not too many losses since I made the Discord. Nice little buys here on GU. And lastly, we have UJ. Nice sells here. That's the same as this sell. That's the same as this sell. Those are all the same sells. This is the same as this sell. Just that I closed here for a small loss. We went over that already. But that overall trade I did win. I was waiting for this buy. This buy never actually got activated, so didn't end up executing on this. It was a buy stop. See, deleted these buy stops. As you see here, I'm not going to send a chart that I don't actually do. If I do send a chart that I don't do, I will let you know that that's not what I actually did. So as you can see here, I had this buy stop set. 1 minute setup might play out here. UJ still risky. Deleted these buy stops. So, yeah. That'll be all for today's video, man. Just to give you an update on what's been going on with me and how I've been trading. Most of my trades been happening during the New York session, and not really quite during London. I've been going live during London, but I'm not gonna sit on live all day, knowing that my trade ID is not gonna get to my area until New York. So for the past 2 weeks, these have been the trades. Like I said, I'm more focused on the quality of my trades and not necessarily how many trades I take. So as you can see here, between July 19th and July 24th, these are all the trades I've been taking. Literally. This UJ loss was actually a winning trade. I just closed for a small loss, as you can see. And same thing with this GU trade. This GU trade was a winning trade. It hit my TP, but I just closed for a small loss before it hit my TP, just because I was in all these trades during the same day. Looking to the right, if you see it at the date and time, these are all around the same time. 9:24, 9:33, 9:06, right? 6:04. These are all around the same time on the exact same day. So because I made so much on these gold position, I didn't want to risk all of that profit, so I just closed here. Those are really not losses though. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades from the 18th to the 24th. That's it. Normally I would take more trades than that. But that'll be all for the video. It's your boy Tradaholic, and I'm out. Peace.